Hi everybody, it's Maha Al Musa and we are finally here on day 8 of Why Belly Dance Birth, and today is my 56th birthday.
Yeah, it is. Celebrate good times, come on.
Oh, you're a wonderful Mina, thank you. And actually 10 years ago you were actually in my belly, in my womb. So it's so lovely to be here with Amina today on my birthday. And today's topic is going to be how we can use belly dance birth to bring that baby's head or bag of waters down onto the cervix using gravity and opening through the pelvis. So before I start, don't forget that I have my sale on for my video series Dance of the Womb, my award-winning series, and it is only $40 US. So grab that today, it's a great bargain. You get all the 6 belly dance birth dances, you get my warm-up, and you also get my home birth film at 46 with the wonderful Amina that you just saw. So now what I want to talk to you about, and as we've been looking at over these last 7 videos, is that belly dance birth being a practice, being a movement practice, is also an emotional and energetic practice. So just because we learn a movement doesn't mean we always have to be moving. One of the major principles of the belly dance birth and embody birth program is that birth is about rhythm and it's about stillness. Always remember, there is movement in stillness. Our body is still moving and expanding and transforming even when we are still in that meditative place. So we often describe belly dance birth as mindful movement to awaken the birth wisdom, that wisdom that we've spoken about all week, that is the blueprint of birth in every woman. So in terms of then using belly dance birth in labour to get the baby in optimal position, what's really important is that we are connected to our body and to our baby. So whether that's through moving or through that stillness that I spoke about, that is dependent on how a mother is connected. So belly dance birth is all about being connected with what is happening in my body during labour. So it's not about saying an expert knows better than me. Remember, we talked about that I am the expert with my baby. I am the expert. The intelligence of the baby and the intelligence of the mother will dance together in birth. So that is really important to know, and then you will understand through feeling into your body where your baby is placed in the womb. Okay, how your baby's going to move through your pelvis. What way is your baby lying? Is your baby in a posterior position, back to your back? Is your baby in an anterior position, whether it's back to the front? Is it sitting on the left side, right side? Is it transverse? Is it breech? Because you are connected to your baby first and foremost, you will be able to feel into where baby's sitting within your womb and pelvis. So that's really a great place to start in getting that baby down through the pelvis and down onto the cervix. So the next thing is being upright, using gravity, opening that pelvis because of the weight bearing on the legs. Okay, so we are in an upright position, we are feeling, we are sensing, we are gathering cues from our body and clues to where our baby is, because that baby is sitting inside of you. Okay, so this is about being connected to you and your baby. So what we have to understand is the pelvis has 2 parts. We have the pelvic inlet, the top of the pelvis, and then we have the pelvic outlet to the bottom of the pelvis. And so baby has to engage into the inlet and has to come out through the outlet. So there's the 2 aspects of the pelvis that we are moving our baby through, and at the same time the bag of waters or the baby's head is being pressed down toward the cervix to thin and dilate and open your cervix. So the belly dance birth movements in an upright position, as the baby is engaged in the inlet of the pelvis, the sacrum moves inwards, but the ilium, the big bones of the pelvis, will move out to make room for the baby's head into the inlet. Okay, and this is a process depending on if you're having first baby, second, 5th baby. Every baby is different and every birth will be different. And then the baby, as it engages and moves deeper through active birth into the pelvic cavity, starts to need to get further down through the stations, as they call them in the pelvis, through where the sit bones are, and into further deeper into coming toward that second stage of pushing your baby out. And in that place, the sacrum will actually lift back, and that's why being in an upright position, the pelvis is open about 35%, and then again, the hip bones will move out to make room. So all of these things are happening in your body, and as you are moving and circling and make figure 8 movements and spiraling movements, so we are visualizing our baby, that bag of waters, or the baby's head, if the bag of waters have gone, is coming down onto the cervix, pressing down, releasing oxytocin, releasing endorphins. Okay, mother is feeling, mother is sensing what is going on in my body, and also what positions do I need to get into? What are the positions that will help with gravity to bring our baby's head down onto that cervix or bag of waters? Okay, so it's very important that the mother, when she's connected to her body with her baby, remember the baby speaks to her, the body speaks to her, she can find those self-referenced autonomous movements and positions that she feels is important for her to be in to birth her baby. Oftentimes, you know, midwives, doctors, obstetricians tell women to do particular things that don't feel right. Being on your back is not a good place to be. As the coccyx and the pelvis, it gets smaller, the outlet gets smaller because the coccyx and the sacrum is coming inward. Okay, so that outlet is actually, the diameter of the outlet gets smaller. So being on the back is very constricting. So we need to be standing upright at least, or on a ball, a birthing ball, or kneeling. Okay, being on all fours, feeling where do I need to be as I navigate through that first stage of labor, so my baby's in a good position for me to come to push the baby out in the second stage of labor. So that's what I wanted to share with you today, and I want you to remember everything that we talked about in this Belly Dance Birth series. And don't forget, if you want to get my video Dance of the Womb, it's on special for my 56th birthday today. And also don't forget, I have my beautiful book, my award-winning book that's been endorsed by Dr. Michelle O'Don, Sheila Kitsinger, follow-up book Dance of the Womb. Okay, and that is also as a hard copy book and as an ebook. So I want to thank everybody for joining us this last 8 days and leading up to my birthday. And I'm going to do some more Facebook Lives on different other topics around belly dance birth. If you have any comments or if you have any questions, I'd love to hear from you. I love answering from you. Anything that you'd like to ask me, anything you'd like to connect with, message me. And yeah, I wish you all a beautiful day, and thank you so much for listening to the last 8 days on why belly dance birth. Sending love and namaste. Bye.